What's up, TikTok? In today's episode, we get examples of let a lefty speak long enough and they'll tell you exactly who they are. Plus, their inability to engage in good faith arguments, debates, or interviews, and the ever-present hypocrisy.
Do you think that's okay? Do you think it's okay to sexualize children at drag stripper shows?
I don't think the children are being sexualized if they go to a drag show. No, I just don't think that that's the sexualization.
You don't think children are being? Would it be okay for me as a grown adult male to take underage kids to a regular strip club?
I don't think they're allowed. No.
So why are they allowed to do it? But why aren't they allowed?
Royce.
Why aren't they allowed? Is it because of the alcohol or because of the sexualization?
I don't know the laws around strip clubs. I couldn't tell you. But
all right, so there's example one. Pac-Man doesn't think that drag shows are sexualized inherently, which is wild because I have spent quite a bit of time at music festivals, and I've passed through some drag shows they've had going on at them. And I could tell you right here, right now, that I ain't never seen one that didn't have sexual elements to it. So I don't know why the fuck you would be taking a kid there. But beyond that, you need to pay attention to the way that he said, oh, I don't know the laws surrounding strip clubs. That's why you think it's wrong? Because the law says so? Not on a moral or ethical platform? That's exactly who the left is, man. Not just the left, but anybody that places the law over morality is a dangerous person, because laws can be changed and they can legalize anything, really. You know, old mustache boy in Germany, he passed laws legalizing all that evil shit that he did. So if you're more worried about what the law is and that's what dictates what is right and wrong to you rather than morality, you wrong. And if you know people like that and you ain't like that, stay away from them folks, because those are the ones that'll do anything once they're told it's okay.
Royce,
maybe you should learn them though, because you're talking about drag shows. You have an opinion about the drag shows, and you say that's completely fine.
Royce, you brought them up.
But you have an opinion about.
I'm gonna have to mute you, Royce. I'm gonna have to mute you.
Okay.
You're bringing up topics and then telling me I brought them up. This isn't a way to be interviewed as a serious.
I didn't say that. I didn't say.
And there's that ever-present left-wing hypocrisy. All the crying they've been doing about Jimmy Kimmel and people getting fired from their jobs for the way they celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. And Mans is over here talking about, I'm going to have to mute you for saying shit I don't like on this interview. This shit writes itself, bro. But on top of that, saying this isn't the way to be interviewed as a serious person while doing everything in his power just to get a got you and avoid talking about the actual issues. This is a fucking joke.
You brought it up. I said you had an opinion about it.
You told me I brought up Believe All Women and that I brought up drag shows.
No, I didn't.
You brought those issues
No,
up.
I did not say that. They'll be able to watch it back and see for themselves how it went. I didn't say you brought it up. I brought it up. I'm going to bring up every topic I want to bring up.
Oh, so
you white liberals are not going to tell you. Yeah, I brought up the feminist movement and I brought up the drag stripper shows as an example.
Can we continue the interview?
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You brought up strip clubs. It was recently revealed you spent campaign donations at a strip club. Is that true?
That's not true.
This man is more concerned about another grown-ass man possibly having spent some campaign finance dollars at a strip club with other adult women, which, hey, if it's illegal, then he should be held accountable if that's really what happened. But at the same time, Pac-Man does not care at all about the idea of taking kids to drag shows. This dude isn't concerned about anybody's well-being. He's a grifter and a propagandist whose entire career is built around attacking his political enemies. There is no morality, there is no ethics, there's only power, there's only the struggle. That's who these folks are.
Okay, it's been sourced very well by the Daily Beast. Where'd they get this information?
The Daily Beast, first of all, the Daily Beast is not a good source. That's number one. But number two, it wasn't well sourced even in that article at all. It was a reference to a campaign filing with the FEC that was not done properly.
Who didn't do the filing properly?
Whoever was in charge of the filing.
And who was that?
Well, there were a number of people, I would assume, who were in charge of getting that accounting done, but it wasn't.
You don't know who the people are doing your accounting?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly. Yeah, I know who they are. Do you want me to list the entire list of people who worked on it?
Yeah.
So you have time for me to go through a list of people who worked on the filing, but you don't have time to talk about the details of the political issues you want to discuss?
Well, how many people is it?
Give me a break. Who do you people think you're fooling?
I don't think we're fooling anybody.
Who do you people think you're fooling?
So the people who prepared
the
reports...
I answered the question. The question is no.
I'm trying to understand it, Royce. The people who prepared the reports...
The answer is no.
The
answer to your question is no.
I haven't even asked the question yet.
You did. You asked, did I spend campaign finance money on strippers?
And you responded, and now I want to ask a follow-up.
Okay.
Your claim is there were filings which said you spent campaign funds at a strip club, but they were incorrect filings.
No, they didn't say that I spent the funds at a strip club. Or no, let's say they didn't say that I spent the funds on strippers.
But it was spent at a strip club.
Dude, Pac-Man's so desperate for a got you moment. It's actually kind of sad to watch.
White liberals have a lot of nerve.
That's identity politics.
You white liberals hate when black men vote Republican. You hate when black men say that they like being American citizens. You hate when black men say that we want to have a border. You hate when black men say stop sending our money to the Ukraine. And you go to the WWE politics to try and defend your latent racism. That's what it is.
Hold on a second, Royce. Aren't you against identity politics?
Absolutely.
So what are you talking about white liberals for, especially when
what do you
I'm
mean?
A Hispanic Jewish immigrant from Argentina?
Yeah, right, but you have a white liberal ideology. That's what's funny about it.
Oh, that's something different. All right, Royce, listen, when you start hurling stuff around like that, we do have to end the interview.
You have a post-World War II democratic liberal order, white liberal ideology.
All right.
Oh my God, I forgot to add projection in the intro. Because there you have Mr. Pac-Man projecting his identity politics onto Mr. Royce there for simply telling Pac-Man the fucking truth about his entire ideology. You know, how do you tell a racist that they're a racist without bringing up identity, without bringing up race? You feel me? This might actually be the funniest part of this whole interview at the end when Pac-Man talks about his Jewish and Hispanic ancestry and how his family's from Argentina. Buddy, my dad is brown as fuck. I don't run around talking about, oh, I'm a minority. Hey, most people perceive me as white, whatever. I'm basically fucking white. It is what it is. I didn't pick it, and I don't really care about it. But, Pac-Man, you paler than me, dog. So don't even try to pull out the, oh, I'm an ethnic minority shit. That ain't gonna fly today. And then he shuts the shit down because he gets scared when Roy starts telling him the truth about himself and about his entire ideology, his entire political wing, all that. Cowardice. But if you watch my last TikTok, you know. That's all these folks are. Cowards. Y'all know what it is, though. Hit that follow button. Help me hit 1,000 by Halloween. Peace.